I guess I'll go to the infirmary. I want to bother these people. I'll just stay here out on the snow. But this Ramo guy, I'm gonna post a video tomorrow. I remember there was a good cinematic about him. I remember it was very interesting, but I couldn't remember why, and I couldn't see it on my own journey for some reason. And I looked into my notes and I realized what the whole thing was about. I watched it again, and he speaks about the whole thing that I was speaking about before, about singularity and duality. This idea of singularity and duality is very, very deep, and this is not fantasy. This is a real theme in philosophy. It's a real theme in occult theories, which speak about, and you know, I was sort of speculating before I saw these cinematics. I was just going about the whole idea. What's that? That's super cool. Okay, I was going with the whole idea of there being a world of the physical and non-physical, but then the game led me into the whole thing about the ether and how, you know, life works, how you are ether and you go to the world of non-physical upon death, and then you come back, and you know, the cycle of birth and rebirth. They actually explain it in the game. So they speak about this realm of non-physical. They call it the ether, I guess, or something of that nature. This is where there's an in-between realm, and this is how you're gonna kill the Ashians and whatnot. But Ramu speaks about this, so you are there confronting Ramu. It's telling him that, you know, the Scions and Gridania and, you know, the faction, the grand companies, they do not want to, you know, cause harm to these peace tribes, especially Sylph, which was the one who invoked Ramu. And Ramu says, no, you're tainted, you are man. It doesn't matter if you're Garlean or Gridanian, you are tainted, and you're gonna bring chaos everywhere you step on. We're talking right now because you couldn't respect the beast tribes who just wanted to be left alone and live in nature. So you are this human trying to overcome your own, let's call it quote unquote, a sin. You're the natural sin, the born sin as humans, and you're trying to overcome your own evilness. So the whole idea of how did evil was originated in the first place, the game actually tries to approach this with a real theory, which is in philosophy, which is in the occult theories and the occult sciences, which is the idea of singularity and duality. And they actually explain it here. So singularity is the world of the non-physical, is where everything is one, everything is perpetual. There is no time, there is no past and no future, there is no day and no night, there is no female, there's no male, there's no good and no evil. Everything is together, all of existence. And out of that existence, of that singularity, came duality. You needed the other and the opposite of something for the first one to exist in the first place. So there is here and there, so there is distance, and that distance is gonna take you some time to get from here to there. So that's where time was created. And in order for there to be day, there's gotta be night. So in order for there to be good, to be righteousness, to be light, to be everything that is good in the world, there has to be evil. There has to be duality. And Ramu actually speaks about that. He says, what caused this calamity? I can't remember his exact words, but he says something about the lines of, when everything was one, when everything was singularity, everything was perfect. And thanks to duality, thanks to this, you know, the creation of duality, the creation of the physical perhaps, opposed to the non-physical, that's where evil was created, where man was created.
Nora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Whoa, it's like a powerful primal. They are very powerful.
the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda,
How does he
and
know?
Leviathan.
Bringer of light.
I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
Okay.
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
I don't know, the quest guy
Redanians
here.
proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
But why? Stop.
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man.
Ah, I see the
Thus
pattern
did they
here.
turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflict hath brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man
Duality.
was born? It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
So I'm just fascinated that they actually use a real life theory, which goes into trying to explain like real themes and real theologies into the origins of the universe, the origins of matter, the origins of this duality, which many of the occult theories suggest. And they're gonna keep going with it. So they're gonna go with okay, through the echo, through the mastering of the echo, we're gonna become one mind, the ashes, the darkness, and the light. And I think that that's what the Shadowbringers expansion deals with. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to the Shadowbringers expansion, but I'm having a blast going through all this lore. Even and despite that they present it to you in such a with all the filler quests and whatnot. I want to say a poor way, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess for the time where all of this happened, it was okay. I'm hoping it's gonna improve with Heaven's Word, but we'll see. If you would like to know more about the lore surrounding these fantasy narratives and how they perhaps connect to real-life theories and philosophies, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, as I will try to find these connections and explore the possibilities that these lores can provide. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.